the divine presence indwells you, and that the infinite intelligence and infinite power and the infinite life principle is the God presence within you. You know it responds to you, it wants you to be happy. Stir up that divine gift within you. Wake up the sleeping giant within you. Trust that creative intelligence within you.
Good morning, sleeping giant. It's time to wake up. It's your boy, Sunny Timez. Today, I'd like to talk about anxiety because it's something that I've dealt with pretty much all my life since I can remember. So we're going to continue to talk about me, myself, my history, so you guys to get to know me a little bit better, as well as hopefully help you guys out with some issues that you might be dealing with that I've dealt with in the past. So, talking about anxiety, like I said, I've dealt with it for as long as I can remember. I can remember being in preschool and being basically terrified to leave from my mother, and that continued. I can remember through kindergarten, first grade, like every morning, just getting up to go to school was a bit of a challenge. And I can remember asking my mother, because she dealt with similar issues, and we were having a conversation, and she says to me that she thinks that the anxiety that I felt and dealt with all my life may have been a result of what she was dealing with when she was pregnant with me. Just to give you a little bit of history as far as what might have been taking place when she was carrying me, as I told you, I am the younger of me and my brother. And what I didn't mention that time was that we were both conceived during a time when my father was married to another woman. And there was a lot of anxiety, anger, fear, and things of that nature that my mother was dealing with that pertained to my father and bringing two children, two males, into this world without having the stability or the knowledge. I'm trying to think of the right word, but just to know that my father was going to be there to assist her in raising us. That surety, that certainty, that's what the word I was looking for. That certainty was not there. So me being a second child, being born to my mother and a married man who had not yet made good on his promise to leave his wife, put my mother, I'm sure, in a very uncertain, anxious, and just unhappy state. And she believes, and I also believe, that those feelings that she was having while I was in her womb were transferred into me. I think that's very interesting because we wonder, why we are certain ways. There's certain parts of us that we really don't have control over, and we really don't know the origins of these different feelings and what kind of makes us who we are. And I think that we should know and consider that some of the stuff might be how we were impacted by what was going on while we were actually in the womb. So talk to your parents, talk to your mom. If you have questions about yourself and why you might be a certain way, feel a certain way. Maybe your mom reflecting on what she was going through while she was pregnant with you might help to bring some clarity where those things originated. So back to me dealing with anxiety. So I still to this day deal with anxiety at times, but I've learned to cope with it a lot better than I ever did. And I must say that meditating has definitely assisted me and helped me to do that. It's been honestly like a miracle for me with gaining control of my thoughts and the fears and things that I deal with on a daily basis. Because growing up, I felt like I was kind of afraid of everything. And the older I got, and I guess, the closer I got to puberty and things of that nature, where the testosterone and things like that kick in, my fear began to turn into anger. And through the years, I have become a very angry person. And anger can tend to turn into violence. So at certain points, I was a violent person. And trust, all those things still exist within me, but I'm able to control them a lot better than I ever was. And I think that there's times when I may need that anger, I may need that violence to get out of certain situations or get through certain situations. So all those things are not necessarily bad, but they're bad when you're not in control of them and they're in control of you. And I'm getting to the point where I'm in more control over those things as opposed to allowing them to control me. And it feels good, I must say. So if you're liking what I'm saying, if you can relate, please hit that like button, subscribe, comment, share. That's all I got for you today. As you know, I love you. Peace. I'll catch you guys on the other side.